guys, it's Darlene and welcome to my channel. So today's video is on how I go about decorating for fall. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first and foremost, if you're already subscribed to my channel, I just want to say thank you so very much. If you are new here, welcome. And if you have yet to subscribe, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and that way you won't miss out on any videos. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump in. I say when choosing the way that you're going to decorate your house, and I'm not an interior decorator by any means, but what I do is I choose colors that I love and speak to me. So this year I decided to do black, white. I always add hints of pink in, always, it's just the way it is. And I wanted to do a lot of like black and white gingham, and I wanted to do burlap. So that was the aesthetic that I was going for, and it helps when your furniture is fairly neutral. I'm going to start with the fact that I don't decorate for orange. I thought it was kind of funny because I was like, yeah, I'm going to wear orange. I do wear orange, I just don't decorate with it. It's just not my cup of tea. Never has been. We paint pumpkins. So we take orange pumpkins and paint them pink or white or whatever the kiddo wants to do. But this year I decided to go a little bit different, and I decided I wanted to try and find the majority of the things on Amazon, because that's how we are shopping a lot now, right? So I'm gonna do a little home tour here. So I'm gonna split screen and I'm gonna do my best. I have my phone down here so that I can see where I'm at within my own house. I'm gonna talk about the products that I've gotten off of Amazon because I really wanna highlight those, especially since Amazon Prime is this week. It's the 13th and 14th. If you have not signed up for Amazon Prime yet, I'll put a link in this description box as well. Okay, so we are going to not start at the front door, which I normally would, because we are doing a redo makeover of my front porch, and that will be tomorrow's video because there's a lot of things on Amazon on that one as well. So if these are on Amazon Prime and you can get a better deal than I did, thumbs up. So we're going to go ahead and start in the entryway. So I have a little bench there, and there's 2 pillows there. That actually came in a 4-pack, and they're pillow covers. That is my new favorite thing. I used to just buy pillows and pillows. I had a bins of pillows. You should see the bins of pillows I have for Christmas. It's ludicrous. But I've never ever bought a pillow cover. Can you believe that? I know. These 2, it came in a 4-pack, but I put 2 of them in the entryway, and you can see that I have a wall of sort of what I call love. There's quotes from the Bible. There's a sign there that I made for my husband and I. There's a cross. There's just things that matter to me, and so it's sort of my collage of love, as I've called it. For any of you who have seen my previous home tours, I called it that before. And sometimes I'll find an occasional piece. It takes a really long time to create a wall like this, at least for me, because it has to mean something and it has to fit. So, you know, and so really I just have those 2 pillows, and then I collect glass pumpkins. So there's a little glass pumpkin there, and if you look straight ahead, that is our living room, but we're actually going to make a right-hand turn and go into our dining room. All right, so I have a fairly small dining room, but really simplistic. I have a tray that sits on my dining room table, and depending on what season it is, the candle holders stay the same. The candles may switch out color-wise. I left the white ones in. I could have switched to the brown, but because I had the white pumpkins, which those pumpkins I got off of Amazon, so I love those. It came with a whole giant bag of it. The pine cones came from my yard. So the table runner I've had for quite some time, but I'll try and find something similar on Amazon for you. And then when you look at the credenza, there's something that says Happy Fall. That's done in a burlap. I got that off of Amazon. And then if you look on each side, they're pie or cake holders, I guess, you know, that you put a cake in, or desserts. So I have 2 on each of those sides, and what I decided to do this year, which I thought turned out really good, was I had gotten these little wreaths of sort of a boxwood with little white flowers off of Amazon. So I put one in each, and then on one of them I put a pumpkin that says thanks on it. In the other one, I've ordered a candle that's like a faux candle that lights up, but you know, won't cause a fire because I can't have anything inside of it. And I thought that would be really pretty. I always year round have the Magnolia garland, the Magnolia garland. And so I just think it looks really cute, really autumnal. And then the white runner that I have there, I actually bought for Christmas last year, but I like it so much there year round that I just keep it there. And then I'm just showing you a little bit of the artwork and the little bit of things that are hanging on the wall because they're really easy to do. So if you could see, I have the Love mason jar creation, and all that was some wood, some mason jars that you hook in with those little round, they're a round mason jar hook that you can screw in. And then I just put some hydrangeas and some of the greenery, and I'm going to do a whole video on my favorite floral faux plants and flowers from Amazon because there's quite a few of them. And then the signs I've had over the years, I just pick up the things that matter and I just create the wall. And then on the opposite side, I have my eat signs. And that wall has a long way to go, but it's just a matter of trying to find the right things to go on the wall. You know, and I'm not really out shopping a lot at all. So this is just the way that I did my dining room. I love trays. I think trays are a great way to kind of create your own little section of items, right? So it sort of just elevates it even more. Instead of just having 3 things sitting on a table, put it in a tray or put it on top of a book, and it just elevates it, I think, personally. So with this, if you guys follow me enough, you have seen these are the new Grove fall or hand soap and dish soap dispensers. Love them. And then I went on and I picked up another sponge holder, but this time in the same color, sort of that bronzy, very fall look. And so what I decided to do was put it, even though the hand soap and dish soap sit on a white ceramic tray, I still put everything then in the tray with a candle, and I just thought it turned out really, really pretty. And then as we go into our living room, now we are in a pandemic, so I have my treadmill in there and I have my exercise equipment, which normally I would not have, but you know, it's a pandemic. I'm not going to the gym anytime soon. So on the mantle, I really try and go all out on my mantle. There are things that stay there year round, like the lantern that stays year round. I just, in this particular case, put a couple little white pumpkins in there. During Christmas, I put bulbs in there, or reindeers, or you know, it's just Easter eggs go in there, you know, so it's great. The mason jars stay there year round this year, and they always have the peonies in there, but this year I added some of the greenery to pull from the bottom up to the mantle and then up to the wreath, as you will see. And then I love burlap signage. I have it for Easter, I have it for people's birthdays. So this one was really cute because it had the gingham print and the burlap. It had just the little pumpkins, and then it says fall right across it. So I love that. And then I love mercury glass as well. So there's a mercury pumpkin. You'll see pumpkins just here and there. I collect them as I go. And to be truthful, because we're not really having Thanksgiving here, I have a whole tote of glass pumpkins in storage, but I'm not going to pull them out. What I've done is making me feel, you know, good enough. No one's coming into our home, but you know, I still want to decorate for it. The 3 books that you see there that says Our Happy Place, I love those. This one's has lavender on it, and then the candle is apple cider from Grove as well. So it just is beautiful. And having a mirror behind your mantle reflects all that beautiful glass that you have up there. It always looks so beautiful. And then at the bottom, you can see I have a giant vase, and I switch out flowers as the season switches. So white hydrangeas and then some of the greenery. We have bookshelves on each side. So when we move to the left, I have these sort of wicker. Originally they were meant to have like candles go inside of them, you know, the ones that are faux candles that have the flicker lights, but I always have floral arrangements in them, and this time it's hydrangeas in the little green. And then that pumpkin I've had forever. I think I got that at like a Home Goods or something like that. I feel like I'm missing out because I don't get to go to Home Goods anymore right now. And then I have 2 round topiary trees. And so I have them sitting on a credenza, and this time around I said I got these bows. Obsessed with them. There were so many of them, I actually gave some to my daughter. They have the gingham, black and white gingham, and then they have the burlap. So I just tied them to each of the topiary trees sitting on the sides, and you'll see what else I did with them. Normally everything doesn't sit on a tray right there, but I said let's give it a try, and I love it. So I've got some floral arrangements. I've got the topiary. I've got a smaller topiary. My dad's urn is actually there, and it's white pearl. So I just thought it looked really pretty, all sitting on a tray. And you can see on the other side, I just have another little pumpkin, like an inexpensive little pumpkin. And then you can see as I'm moving into the living room, some of the other, besides my animals following me around, some of the other pillows. So I had like the gray and white check, gray and white pillowcase covers with the little pom-poms. I got some beige, same thing, a check with the pom-poms, some straight out black and white check, and then the Blessed and the other pillow were part of that 4-pack that you can get off of Amazon. So I just think they're really cute, and you can see my furniture is mixed and matched. So I have a very neutral couch, and then all 3 of the chairs, which the cats have destroyed. I don't know if y'all can see that, I hope not, because they have destroyed that. They have left the couch alone, which is because I kept spraying it with water, so they destroyed the chairs. And then on the French doors leading out to the patio, I have these small boxwood wreaths, and I put those bows on there as well, and I think that makes them look really cute. And then hanging off of furniture, I have a lot of throws. I love throws. There's a basket in the corner that has a throw in it. There's a new one that has these giant pom-poms on it. I wanted to show you that one because I got that one off of Amazon. And then what I did was I switched out trays. I normally have the leather tray on the wooden table that I have, the coffee table, which that was actually made for me. And so I switched it out to a wooden because I just felt like it brought in a very rustic feel. And then I switched out the tulips. They were pink. I switched out to white. I have a pink pumpkin of glass. And then I recently just picked up this candle, so super cute, from the same store that I got those little books. And it looks like a tiny milk jug, and it's apple cider as well. And so I needed some height, so I just took a book. It's one of my favorites, Twilight, and just stuck it on the tray, and I think it looks so pretty on there, and it's just very rustic and very me and very country. And so that's it. That is my home tour, how I decorate for the fall. Everything will be listed in the description box, but if you are curious about any of the renovations that I'm doing in my home or the redecorating, on my Amazon page, which is one click, you just click it, I have put everything in categories, and I keep really updating those categories. So if you see it on my Amazon page, it means that I own it. I have utilized it. It is in my house. It is something I've used to, you know, for instance, I've just changed out the faucets, like the gold pieces, you know, from the 80s. I switched those out with silver, and I found them on Amazon. Tiling, all of that stuff is on Amazon. So everything that you see on Amazon is something that I would recommend. If it's on my page, it means that I recommended it and that I own it, I have it, and I utilize it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you enjoy videos like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with my front porch makeover. Bye, guys.